Hi, everybody. I'm so pumped to be here with you tonight for the meeting across the state, or actually in a different state. But I want to share just a little bit into the training and then share some exciting news. So that way I don't take up too much time. Karen did give me a time limit. Thank God, Karen, because I could probably talk forever, which may be one of the reasons why I think she asked me to train with you guys tonight on what it takes to just build strong relationships in your business. I was sitting here writing my training, and I was just thinking, what is a relationship? Because we make many relationships throughout our life, through the people that we meet and our family that we kind of already have to, accept them. Just kidding. But some of the relationships we make leave us feeling loved and full of abundance, and some of them don't. And we just pray that the ones that don't, we can grow a lesson from. How can, we be stronger as a person from those relationships? And so what I did, I went to Google and I typed in relationship because that's the common phrase these days. Just Google it. And from the definition that came up, it said the way in which two or more concepts, objects, or people are connected, or it's a state of being connected. Popular synonyms that came with it are connection, relation, association, link, correlation, correspondence, parallel, alliance, and bond. So forming a relationship, it's a natural process of life because we are destined to meet others in this walk on this earth. And because we are destined to meet others, it has to take work. It takes work on both sides to build a bond by connecting with people that we meet. So how do you do that with people that you don't know, that you meet at these spas, and you know that in order to make that relationship, not only do you have to give, but they have to give. You have to become very skilled at asking and doing the right things for them to feel the confidence and the trust to open up to you to make that relationship. So a huge turning point in my business, guys, came in the summer of 2015 when I first went into qualification for area manager for the very first time. And, see, if there's one thing that you could grasp, and grasp it as early as you can in this business, is the importance of the phrase, it's not about you. Okay? And as soon as you can get that, miracles are going to begin to not only happen in you, but in your life. That summer and leading into the next 6 months after that, was a very trying time for my business, guys. When I say it almost dried up to bare bones, it really almost did. And, I will say it is because of the relationships that I made that allowed me to get out of that hole, okay, that I was in. So I had to realize is that this business was not about me. It wasn't about me at all. And that the past year and a half at that point that I had made making relationships with my mentor, Amber, Karen, Wendy, all of them, and my team, Jesse, and so many others at that time, that it was not about me. So I couldn't quit. But I had to remember that I had relationships there and I had people I could go to if I just remembered to go to them. Because in a link, you have to be connected on either side. And if you're not connected, you're not growing that relationship. So if you're sitting there in your seat tonight and you're thinking, you know what, I know what I need to do to be successful. If I really want to do this, I know I go read the recipe for success, and I know I need to get on the phone, or I know I need a hostess coach. But guys, but if you're sitting there saying, I don't need to check in with somebody. I don't want to feel like I have to check in with somebody or my upline. And my clients will call me. They'll call me if they need to reorder. They'll call me if they see an email and think they want to try something new. Or if you meet, someone new, I'll just talk about Arbonne if they just happen to express interest about it. If that is where you are right now, red flag. Stop where you are and say, I've got to give myself a mental enema. And Amber Wessels so good at saying that. Because, guys, the keys to building lasting relationship is you've got to stay connected. You've got to stay connected to people. But in the beginning, you got to show them 3 things. So here's 3 quick hot tips, and then I'm going to go so Karen doesn't get on me for taking over too much time. But the first one is, remember, it's not about you. Building in a relationship is giving the other person the opportunity to give you a glimpse into their mind and into their heart. How do you do that? Is quick tip number 2, and that is ask a question, ask many questions, and be quiet. Stop talking and listen. Ask good questions, questions that are going to get them talking about them. And when you're quiet, it's going to let them know she really wants to hear what I'm saying. And don't ask a question and they respond and you respond with just how you have a very similar situation just like it. Because then, it just feels like, you're just hunting for answers. But you're fishing for their mind. You're fishing for their heart. So ask questions like, how was your day? And if they say, I'm tired, I worked a lot today. Well, how do you enjoy working at what you do? What do you do? And I didn't just ask a one answer question. I said, well, what do you do? How do you enjoy that? They're going to get into, well, I've been doing it for this many years and da 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 da. What do you enjoy doing on your off time? If you're tired from working, what do you enjoy doing in your off time? And they're going to give me some ideas, And one of my favorites is, where is home for you? Because a lot of times in the area where you are, it's transplant people. Let them talk about themselves. Where are they from? And guys, huge. Never forget, never ever leave out the dream part of the spa. Okay? Ask, because that is the one time in your spa where you get to stop talking and you get to let them shine. If you can let others shine and not you, you are going to shine because of the light that you put off on them, and they just shine brightly back on you. Let people shine in your presence by letting them know you want to hear them. And the last third hot tip is to decide that you are a quality relationship builder. Put it in your mind. It doesn't matter if you're an introvert or an extrovert. It doesn't matter if you are a quiet person or a chatty person, or if you're a homebody or like to adventure. It does not matter. At some point, you have a heart. And at some point, you are going to say, how was your day? And just let them talk and just show them that you're there for them. And that every spa that you go into, every client that you meet, every business builder you sign up, and the mentors that took the chance to say yes to this business, that you deserve their time. You're deserving of their time. You're enough to have a relationship with them, and you're enough to grow and be there for them when maybe nobody else is. So I hope this helped in the smallest of ways. And guys, I want to take just a minute to let you know, I'm not there. We had to make family changes sudden and had to take jobs on the mountainside of North Carolina. So I am not there in person. And as I'm missing all of you insanely right now, that I'm not sitting there with you, I know the potential in every single one of you. And I'm going to be seeing you at GTC in Vegas and at the major events around impact trainings, area manager trainings, district manager trainings. I will see you at all those. I will be back home as much as I can. But I want you to know that that is the amazing thing about this business, is that whether we're near or we're far, we can make massive ripples wherever you are. And you can make them across the globe. You don't have to be there to do it. Just let people know that you care and that you want to be there for them, and they'll be there for you. So I hope this somehow put a seed in your heart to go out, share this gift with people. Don't hold back, because what if Karen had held back? None of us would be in that room tonight. So go out and let people know that you're a ripple maker, and that you want to be there for them, maybe when nobody else is. I hope you all have an amazing evening and soak up the rest of these trainings, and I will see you soon.